why is everybody talking about macros in the context of fitness?
It's a very easy way to quantify things and set targets, and either you're working towards hitting targets based on your goals or you're not. And macros are like the starting point. There's so much more to dive into, but like a great starting point is like thinking about these as targets. In regards to manipulating body composition, macronutrients are like so key, in terms of thinking about them when it comes to your diet strategy.
Yeah, and I think one of the key things we can't forget is exactly where we started this conversation, which is macronutrients are the things that provide calories. Right? So if you think about where do calories come from, at the end of the day, they're coming from one of your macros. So when we think about macros for fitness, a lot of those fitness goals that you spoke to, fat loss, muscle growth, even strength or performance in the gym, are somehow tied to calorie intake, right? So by paying attention or learning about macros, we are inherently also learning about calories. However, for me personally, what I love about the macro-based approach, or like using that language instead of just talking about calories, is that we can speak more effectively to those core functions. What are my calories doing for me when they come from each of these different sources, instead of just being like, oh yeah, calories, it's a number. I'm up, down, too low, too high, whatever it might be. So it starts to add purpose to our calorie intake. And by tailoring macros, we now have an opportunity to say, I'm now tailoring my calorie intake and my dietary intake to my goals.